Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the stream today. It's going to be more from the Netherlands, or from Holland, should I say. But this time we're going to... Well, not this time. Well, yeah, this time. The other game is on the back burner at the moment. But it's all about doing a little bit of testing. And the testing that I'm going to do today is being friendly with Burgundy. For a little bit. Possibly grabbing the... being released, but grabbing the royal marriage. There's a chance, upon the death of the King of Burgundy, that we might just inherit everything. Which will be easier than fighting for it. Hey Steely, how are things today? A little bit of a mess about with my I was streaming via OBS, but I didn't have my streaming dashboard up on the YouTubes. I had to wait for it to load. Makeup cleaning products. We're testing the viability of the Netherlands even existing at all. Yesterday's stream, I think it was yesterday's stream. Yeah, yesterday's stream was based around getting people to support our independence, namely Britain and France. And then in the peace deal, we took Ghent, we released Flanders. I think that was about it. And then we started eating our way into HRE, using fights to cover other fights, because obviously we weren't allied with Austria, so every time we had a province in the HRE that wasn't cored, he would have asked for them back. And then what was left of Flanders ended up being a vassal of France. Oh no, I should lead with the Duke of Burgundy died early, so this became Austrian, and this became France. So France ended up touching Flanders. Flanders ended up a vassal of France before Truce Timer was up, which meant we couldn't get Flanders. Oh well. And then we ended up in a giant fight because Austria wanted Ghent. Even though we're a prince in the HRE, Austria declared war into us because he wanted Ghent. We managed to beat them away, and I think we eventually pieced out for white peace, which wasn't bad considering Hungary had, I don't know how, but Hungary had become giant, taken Wallachia, the whole of Bosnia and Serbia. I don't know what the Ottomans were messing about, but it was a giant Hungary. So Austria-Hungary, Brandenburg was under a PU, under Austria. There was, I think, Savoy. Yeah, Savoy were involved. Lots of people. So that was quite a giant fight. We managed to piece them out though, and so we're going to test this time in trying to inherit Burgundy. It might work, might not. Off day, so time to relax. Good stuff. Whole new game today. It's the same kind of game, but it's just testing out different things. Still have the other game available. I can't because it's online mod. I am a mod. But yeah, still have the other game available if you want to drop back onto it. But I just want to test out I don't think we can roll marriage because we're junior partner, but we can get free. Ask to support independence and ask to support independence. If you have enough people to support your independence, then 9 times out of 10 Burgundy will just cut you loose because he won't want to fight. So you have to be aware of that. Don't be looking for the third big person to join your independence war, because there's a chance that Burgundy might just cut you loose. And we'll see. Who else? Who else would support some independence? Aragon. Improve relations with Aragon. Here coming in as well. Right, ships. Let's have you out in the English Channel. All of you lot can just sit there doing nothing. I might as well turn off for the moment and generate some money. So as far as Burgundy is concerned, we have 100% Liberty Desire, and he's not going to bring that down anytime soon. Alright, France has gone to war with England. We avoided them going to war last time. England just gave it away because they were both on the same side as me fighting a war into Burgundy. So they couldn't fight each other. I think with Aragon as well. Burgundy will just cut us loose. Might as well be improving relations with Austria. Yeah, we can get this. Next month? Month after? Month after. There we go. Come on, Burgundy, I don't want to actually fight you. Just cut me loose. Your allies are crap. I have 3 rather large countries supporting my independence. No one else will, but there's no point in asking them. So now we wait. So speed 5, and we'll try wait to the point where Burgundy decides that he doesn't want to bother with us anymore. Just cuts us loose. And we're going to have to improve relations with Mr. Footman. I always get that event. Go with the local noble. That's the point where Poland shits the bed. Well done. Come on, Burgundy. Improved relations. Oh, he must be improving relations with us. Yeah, Burgundy's improving Holland's opinion of them. I see. They're likely to declare an independence war. We are. Just cut us loose. Quarantine won't let them die. Oh, come on, Burgundy. Maybe he needs to get into a fight first. Although taking advantage of a 555 isn't too bad. Advisor costs, possible advisors. Pick up an admin guy if we can. Why not? Well, it's hardly full of action, is it? Burgundy, please. I beg you. Just cut us loose. Our legitimacy, oh, it's alright, legitimacy comes back up. Well, this is boring. Maybe declare the war. Maybe early on declare the war but take nothing. So that you don't end up with massive negative opinion with Burgundy. And then get the raw marriage. Because the AI is meant to evaluate. Recall. The AI is meant to evaluate the strength of the countries around that are supporting your independence. And think, can I beat that? And if they can't, then they usually just cut you loose. And that's not happening. Also, surprise sneezes are fun. Nobility or clergy? Oh, Zealand. Nobility, why not? Now the clergy are pissed off. Well, I can offer them a generous donation. Come on, Burgundy. We're waiting too long. Who do you have raw marriages with? No one. Alright, well, we'll build a marketplace here and here. Take advantage of the estuary and the centre of trade. You have junior partners. Don't have real marriages. Maybe because both Britain and Castile are embroiled in a war right now. Maybe that's why he's desperate to keep all of us. Stability or one base tax? space taxes long term, but stability is nice. Oh, you come back from Britain. We might be able to get Denmark on this as well. Changes everything, indeed it does. Yeah, I might be able to get Denmark on this. Do we have a Diplo advisor? We do. Diplo rep. That's an extra 5 reasons if we need to swing it. It's a lot of wasted time. I'm not happy with. Diplomatic relations, neutral attitude towards Holland, our army strength. Denmark is at war, minus 1,000. Fair enough. Don't think it's going to be a long war against Livonian Order. We'll continue to improve relations. Once out of the war, there's only 14 reasons. We can get it down to at least 5. Wow. Then we can sway it using that diplomatic reputation advisor. Out of the church. Oh, there you go. We could build up our navy. Recall from Castile. Send it to Aragon. I could build up our navy. Yeah. Okay, a little bit. How much money do we make? 5.37. Not enough made from trade at the moment, but then we're not really that big. How look in Denmark? Ah, only 5 reasons. Oh, 12 reasons. How did it go from 5 to 10? What happened there, Denmark? Dutch army strength, Diplo rep, opinion about Holland, Danish opinion about Burgundy. Burgundy, you improve relations with Denmark? No. Let's also build to force limit. Pick up a couple of mercenaries whilst we have no professionalism. You're also the English Channel. Stability, Yep, I'll take that. Provence is preparing to attack Brittany. Right, okay. Influenza will quarantine the ports and let them die. We were down to 5 reasons here. And then weird things happened. Dutch Navy strength, Burgundian Navy strength. It's probably because they took losses whilst... Okay. It's probably because they took losses whilst they were fighting the Livonians. 12 reasons. Wait, what? This might be enough. Innovative... What? Innovative is going down? Yes, possible. Yeah. Protect trade in the channel, away you go. Group you lot together. Might as well mothball you lot. Damak still doesn't want anything to do with this. 12 reasons. And now we've got a 204. I could do with breaking free now. Level 1 national manpower modifier. Alright. Manpower modifier. Level 1 for half price. Yeah, I'll spend half a ducat on a monarch point per month. Also, we'll focus Diplo so we don't end up falling too far behind on that. Oh, this is terrible. What has happened? What have you done, Burgundy? He's fighting France, that's what he's doing. We should get involved. Alright, let's go. Why the hell not? Don't want to get involved in fights, don't want to get involved in battles, but I'll take a province or two. Oh, it is against France. They are scary. You know, the whole enemy of enemy. Being friend and all that. If we can line up on France and not smash them, but if we can make them a little bit weaker, then when we do get independence, then at least there's not going to be a big scary Iran riddled France right next to us. Congrats on 700 subs. Yeah, I barely noticed as well. I don't mean to sound bad, but I don't know. It kind of just creeps up. Month on month, just slowly creeps up. I mean, it's nice to see. But it's definitely not what I started the channel for. I don't ask for subs. I don't ask for people to like my videos or anything like that. If people enjoy watching my stuff and they want to see more, then I assume. I mean, it's what I do. If I stumble across someone whose content I enjoy, I usually subscribe to them just so I can see, I can find their stuff again. You know what YouTube is like. I recall from Aragon. So it's nice to think that I've got 700 subscribers without asking, without begging. Alright, let's pick up you and you, especially if we're going to end up actually fighting the French. Paris is taking a while. France is really struggling. Burgundy has done a half decent job here. I am impressed. You're locked into that. I know we don't have a leader, but the fight that he had here, that he lost, he could only go one beyond. So he shattered to main. We just needed to jump on him as quickly as possible, and that would have been the stack wipe it indeed was. I will mop up random provinces. I mean, I don't like doing this for Burgundy, but I don't know. I mean, it's France is going to be scary. France is always going to be scary. If you can stamp on France and you can continue to stamp on the throat of France and get them squished, then you should do at every available opportunity. What's this war about? This war is a Burgundian provincial excommunication war against Provence, of course. The Pope, a lot of the time, the Pope will excommunicate Provence. I think it's because Avignon borders Provence. So I think the papal man, yeah, occupy the papal state. The papal man will excommunicate in order to attack. It's kind of your play style. If you play as the Pope, if you can excommunicate and then excommunicate your enemies and then attack into them, it's not that much aggressive expansion. So yeah, France got involved. Fairly certain that Burgundy's going to take a little bit off France. I hope he does. If we can just weaken him a little bit, I'll be happy with that. Oh, let's just fill in some gaps here, so that France can't pop out more troops. Because it doesn't look like you're gonna get there. Alright, so we stopped you from building your troop. It doesn't look like Burgundy's kind of figured out that you need to sit on provinces to stop them building troops. There we go. Now what I would like is for Burgundy to just cut us loose. We have 3 people supporting our independence, 3 countries supporting our independence. I would like Burgundy to just be like, yeah, alright, just take what you want, leave. France cedes Namur and Valois. Namur, Valois. Gives him instant access to Paris in the next fight. Interesting. And of course we're still at war with Provence. He's just separately pieced out France. Right. You war France. Defend against Provence. Yeah, Brittany, you should probably peace out right now. Right, let's go home. Burgundian provincial excommunication war. Done. Provence pays Burgundian What? Now, in an excommunication war, taking land off someone is mega cheap. It looks like Burgundy has used the entirety of what of his aggressive expansion on France, which isn't a bad thing, has he? 62, 46, 46. Yeah, if it had taken one more province, it'd have been over. He'd have ended up in Coalition City. Yeah, fair enough. So he used the excommunication war as an excuse to fight into France. Pays war reparation for 10 years. Ends overlordship over Lorraine. This guy here. Which is good for Austria. Because it now means that Lorraine is a prince inside the HRE, but he's owned by no one else. One, two, three. 9 reasons. 9 reasons. Come on, Denmark. And Brabant have... Oh, of course, Brabant. Am I friendly with you? I am. Now, Renaissance spreads through certain regions quicker. Spreads through this region quicker, the Venice region quicker, and through the Flanders region a lot quicker. I think we can see here. No. In the last playthrough, we taken Ghent, and under Renaissance, under the factors for Renaissance spreading through us, it was Renaissance spreads quicker through this region, through the Venice region, and through the Italian region, which is why these guys pick it up quite quickly. But it should spread through to us. We're of positive opinion with people around us who have it. We're not going to be able to. We're not going to need to buy it. I would like mine to independence though. Burgundy. Castile's at war with Morocco. It's not a good time for you. You're at war as well. We have 6 reasons here. If we can get it down to 5, possibly 4, then we'll be able to pick up Denmark. Nope, that's going up. More ships? A couple more ships. And what do we pick up? Big fan of Humanist first, but I don't know, we'll save it. Still not convinced that this is it's a decent run. Burgundy is the new papal controller. Interesting. Also, let's improve relations with the Potman. Excommunicated the ruler of Lorraine. You do so. Burgundy has access to Lorraine, so attacking into an excommunicated dude can't, because we can't fight our own war. Is a lot less aggressive expansion, and this is what you should do if you're the dude of the Holy See. You excommunicate your enemies. Oh. Aragon won his fight. Looks like Spain is winning his fight. Or the Castilian conquest of Tangiers. I expected it to be Portuguese. Portugal, have you managed to snaffle this Granadan province? Somehow. Okay. Right, you two. Protect trade in the English Channel. Six reasons. Oh, come on, read it. Denmark. There we go. I don't know how, I don't know why. But there we go. Still no legal air. Come on, just cut me away. I don't particularly want to go to war with Burgundy to get peace. If we do, we're never going to be able to get royal marriage. France, how are we? Ugh. Right, come back from Denmark. Let's improve relations with France. Oh no, my fleet. Right, you stay in port. Burgundy, I'm going to need you to chill out a little bit, okay? How much is Renaissance going to cost us? 65 ducats. We're not going to need to spend 65 ducats on Renaissance. I mean, we've got until, well, we've got quite a few years before we can pick up the next tech. However, in that time, it's going to spread through us easily. 1.6 per month, 1.16 per month, and 0.8 per month. Yeah, it'll be fine. By the time we're ready for picking up more tech, Renaissance will have spread all the way through. I reckon we're going to be able to get this as well. Maybe not Liège. France, what's going on? This is fluctuating quite a lot. Almost as if France is getting rid of troops and then building some more. We might have a very small window of opportunity for France. So let's have a free dude. Nine reasons. Oh. Portugal, right here. Oh, it might be the Burgundian army strength that's factoring into this. Wondrous. So you've decided to try and push Portugal out, which is a little bit baffling, but oh well. I thought I dragged Portugal back, but I didn't. I'll protect our trade. You don't need 17 on here. Why he doesn't split the excess off and put it onto Lisboa, I don't know. Was 5 reasons, but then jumped to 7. And now 27 reasons. Why? Too many diplomatic relations. Yeah, too many diplomatic relations. Damn it. Yeah, maintain with France. And now you... Yeah. The AI are stupid. The AI are just stupid. 2 people of influence. Yeah, why not? Who did you pick up as an alliance? Genoa and Ferrara. Well done. Oh, that would have been 4 reasons. The point where there was a fight there, that would have been 4 reasons. Had he not picked up Ferrara or Genoa, whichever one it was. How close are we? 23, is it spread through you? Yeah, it's going to be alright. Yeah. Bear off without some involvement, okay. This is a very slow build up. It's not good. It's not the best. What the... how? What? You have a port. Okay. Where are you moving to? Flandern. Let's go meet you on the shores. Huh. Didn't need to. So that's Calais under Burgundy. I mean, if the plan comes off, I mean, it's a high risk, high reward. Getting released by Burgundy, but keeping good relations to the point where we can get a royal marriage. And then the King of Burgundy dies and we just inherit everything anyway. So I'm torn between, do I help him out to expand or not? Let's bring it in. France? No. 14, 12 reasons. Oh. Too many diplomatic relations. Evie not had too many diplomatic relations, we'd be fine here. Burgundy is now considered a great power. Damn it. What if I manage attitude to you to friendly? If their neutral attitude flips, that would be enough to do as well. Oh, fuck off. Well, let's just say this is not this is not the run. I have played Solon before. I have played as Brabant before. And the moment you get 2 or 3 people to support your independence, Burgundy, 9 times out of 10, will just cut you loose without a war, because he doesn't want to risk losing more stuff. Because if he gets declared war on for independence, you'll get cut loose. Also, he might end up having to pay war reps a lot of money. You might lose a couple of vassals as well. You might end up getting people released from him. And that was my plan. The plan was get released. Yeah, start over. The plan was get released on good terms, semi-good terms, without a need for a war. At that point, royal marriage into Burgundy, but the only person that has royal marriage to Burgundy, which we would have been, at that point, when the Duke of Burgundy dies, we then inherit this and all of this and all of the bits and pieces that Burgundy had. It's slow going at the start though. Alright. Yeah, let's start again. It's high risk, high reward. Going the route of fighting for independence is definitely more stable. Also, the physics of his hat doesn't actually work. These jut out far too much. It doesn't work. Doesn't work? What am I on about? So that was Dutch 2. So we can delete Dutch 2. We still got Dutch. Still got Dutch knocking about in the background. With our big Holland. Which is actually bigger than you think, because we've got this, we've got this, we've got this as a vassal as well. So we're quite good down. We've already beaten off the likes of Austria once. But now I'd like to try and get, if they start to work. Maybe try it with Brabant instead. The only reason I can think for Burgundy and desperately wanting to cling on to us, with all things being equal, it's the trade that we bring in. Because we have 2 centres of trade in the 3 provinces that we have, I think it might just be desperate to keep hold of them. Let's try with Brabant and do something very similar. Iron Man and mode, of course. Where we ask people to support our independence and see if Burgundy is more willing to cut us away. Rivals: Austria, Aragon and Denmark. Austria, could you support my independence please? Thank you. Who else was it? Denmark. Let's improve relations with you. Let's improve relations with... Perfect. Do you get that's a really early Jigelian. Improve relations with Aragon as well. You lot can be mothballed. The other 3 I would like out protecting trade in the English Channel. Let's bring you down. Generate a little bit of money. And turn Muff off. So Aragon. How close are we? That's fine. Denmark, how close are we? A little further away. But it's acceptable. Did restart? Yeah. Yeah. We're just trying to test out the inheriting Burgundy strategy and see if it's see if it's viable. Going to be able to get that. I don't think we're going to be able to get that, even though this is his rival. I don't think there's any point in doing that. Who else is semi-close? Oh, it is Denmark. Alright. Continue improving relations there. We'll grab a couple of troops in. And a boat or 2. Aragon. Excellent. Maybe the country's not big enough. Maybe England, France and Austria would be better. Come on, Burgundy, what are you messing about? That's a long way to go. Or Denmark have too many diplomatic relations, of course. Yeah. We'll take the point. Don't inherit Burgundy, they are French after all. Do you want to try to tell the Burgundy people that they're French? Must be gone good with steel and blood. Well, we have tried. Not we have tried. Last time we were close to doing that, they died. They would rather die than fight us. I should probably pick up somebody. Possibly an admin dude. You the prestige? Got them. It's fairly poopy, but good prestige helps in a number of various ways. Denmark. That's miles away. It might just be a case of restarting until some of the big hitters around you will all support your independence at the same time. England, France, Austria, those three. Maybe at that point, Burgundy is like, dope, and I'll cut you free. It used to be a real consideration last time. You needed to have people support your independence but be ready to go to war immediately before Burgundy decided you were too much hassle and just cut you loose. And you couldn't have your war and you couldn't snaffle bits off Burgundy. Now they'd seem desperate to keep hold of me. It's a little bit ridiculous. Three times I played Brabant, restarted till I got 2 of the 3 you named. I got mostly insta released. Yeah. Yeah, without some of the bigger hitters, I think Burgundy's, they're just going to sit on us, which wastes time. We need to be able to get out and then attack into the Empire for at least a province. Alright, let's go for a restart. Not the best way to play the game, but oh. It's a little bit like the start of the Poland run. Where you're trying to fend off a random event of the Duke Alien before you can improve relations with Austria enough. Nope, nope. Alright, we'll go back to playing Holland. We'll we'll see who rivals Burgundy. England, France. Wait, what? English rule is cruel. What? Ugh. Denmark's too far away. Although, yeah. Improve relations there. Yeah, improve relations there. Immediately. Immediately. Too many diplomatic relations. Let's generate a little bit of money. Set trade in the English Channel. The rest of you can be mothballed. English rule is cruel. That's just random dumb luck. Should be able to get them both though. Iron Man is about the only thing you can do to influence Iron Man. Yep. Having what is quintessentially the perfect start can have can have a big impact on your game. That's why I don't like countries that start into interregnums. The first 10-20 years of any save are the points where you want to be looking around, you want to be identifying the people that haven't got their alliance chains sorted out, and you want to be kicking people's teeth in. Come on, England. And Denmark. English ruler is cruel. Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. Get in. Personal union has been abandoned. Good stuff. And we get 235. Ugh. I mean, it's a 10-point spread. Navy versus the Marines. Navy claims they invented sex, however Marines introduced it to women. Oh, I like it. So we have been cut off on our own. I want to improve relations to the point where we can get a royal marriage with you. But then I think I need to be friendly with La France. I'd rather be friendly with France for now, so we can snaffle Calais. You come back from Denmark. No need for that anymore. Oh, great. What a fucking spastic. This is not what we want. Oh, France suddenly doesn't want to be friends with me. Burgundy has too many diplomatic relations, -50. Damn it. Oh, they picked up... What is this? Royal marriage with Nevers. Royal marriage with Brunswick. Why the hell are you picking up Brunswick? Let's improve relations with Austria. Continue to improve relations with Burgundy. And we'll see what we can do. Scotland has announced Holland as their rival. Fair enough. I preferred not to have been a babbling buffoon though. That would have been nice. Too many diplomatic relations. Hostile attitude towards us. Not hostile attitude towards us. Still 70 reasons. Too many diplomatic relations are -50. Cannot be friendly. Burgundy does not hold at least 50 opinion. One more take. There we go. We could probably alliance. Alliance into royal marriage. You get rid of the -50 because we'd have a diplomatic relation with them. Okay. Austria. No. Nope. Nope. You don't hate my guts. So we're free, but we need to expand. Utrecht allied with Oldenburg. Let's build a spy network there. East Frisia, who are you friends with? No, Denmark. Actually, Denmark. I will grab some more ships. Nope, nobody gets access. Also, Scotland, might as well. Utrecht. Galway as well. Austria. How likely is it Though we could be friends. Fairly unlikely. Let's bring you back. I'll get a claim going. Well, that's brilliant. 565. And you have to have reigned for at least how many years? Our heir needs to be at least 15 years old, and you need to have reigned for X amount of years before I can make you abdicate, but you are certainly going to abdicate. Also, the first ship that's finished, I need to stop the other ones from being built because I need to build some troops. Oh, you got. Let's get some troops in. And 3 mercs. Right, trade ships. Let's get you out. Oh, there you go. You tricked. 12 dev, 8 dev, 8 dev gives us access to Munster. We'll just fabricate on you. Right. Declare war against Utrecht. Just brings in Oldenburg. We can do that. In fact, 431, 235 could do with getting rid of the babbling buffoon though. I turn you into a military leader. Yeah, he wasn't brilliant. And France is the Pope dude. Right, medicine's up. Start drilling. Guessing Oldenburg has about 6, maybe 7 troops. Can always go scout them out. 4. Alright. Renaissance, this does indeed change everything. Declare war on you for conquest. Oldenburg comes in. Oldenburg, you are allied with Verden. Five troops. Bringing in Oldenburg as a co-belligerent might be handy. It allows us a bit of land here. East Frisia is outside the HRE. Oldenburg itself is in the Lübeck node. Go, Ray. Friesland and East Frisia. River crossing into the flat, I think. Yeah. No, straight crossing. Straight crossing into the flat against somebody who is training. Chances are that's going to be a wipe if we time it correctly. Like that. Getting from there to there. It's going to take 8 days. We can wipe the Friesland army out. Probably before East Frisia's even got a chance to get there. Trying to figure out which fight we kick off first in order to cover the next fight, because we're not allied with Austria at the moment. Fighting into you brings in this guy, this guy. Oldenburg. I'd like to take advantage of him drilling, because that'll be a wipe. Galerius 5,000. So even if we do wipe Friesland, we're still... No, okay. We declare war onto Utrecht first. Just brings in Oldenburg. Let's figure out the numbers first. Alright. You come back. Utrecht. And all my ships. Let's get you out as well. Now I doubt Oldenburg has access. Oh, we need 9 here. Alright, we're gonna have to just sit here and wait for it. Austria, let's continue to improve relations with you, because we're going to be pissing off some people quite a lot. Let's check someone on neighbouring countries. You chose Burgundy. No. Come back. Austria does not dislike France. Relations with Castile. Oh, Brittany has fallen already. Brilliant. Might as well have you out protecting trade in the channel for the moment. I think I need you here. Oh, we lost one of our cogs as well. You protect trade, English Channel. There you go. Or just go out there and fight them. Ooh, they've got quite a few. Right, go back into port. Quite a few ships there. Terrible fight into the woods. But we've got time. Alright, cogs, out you go. You lot, protect trade, English Channel. Friesland, would you give me access? Freeze at land. Good. Alright, I need you back here. Because they're playing silly games. So we can get 100% war score. We'll be able to get through Oldenburg. They're not going to be able to get through Utrecht. Oh, Gallery has this as well. That's why I couldn't see it. We done yet? Nope. Oh, I've actually got enough people there. Alright, maintain with Austria. Austria, if we weren't at war. Still 20. Could do with not being a babbling buffoon. That will be fun. Alright, Oldenburg. Can I have your land? I can. Suddenly they don't have enough troops to do what they need to do. Looks like we're going to be fighting this fort. I'll take out Utrecht on my fort. Also, I need to make you a call. Mopped up. Mopped up. Right. So now we have to wait for this to call, amongst other things. Declaim war into Gilray. Zero 1. I want one. I'd want more troops for it. Wonder why we're losing so much. We don't have that many mercenaries. Okay. So 10,000 against Gallery, I don't think it's going to be enough. Not against Friesland and East Frisia. Munster, what about you? Anhalt, Augsburg, Cologne. Let's bring maintenance down. Might as well loot a little bit. Right, Galway has 5. You have 6. You're drilling. We can wipe one of them out entirely. Might still kick this off with Gallery. Consult Regency, excellent. Oldenburg. Are you going to kick off? I'd like it if you didn't. Alright, so that's you called. So if peace out now, Austria can't ask for it back. However, chaining this fight into another fight would allow us cover to call something like you tricked itself. Might be worth just getting out here. Austria, how are we looking? Our army strength. Neutral attitude towards Holland. Austria have too many diplomatic relations. 18 reasons for not. Grabbing an alliance with Austria would alleviate a lot of headaches. that's called for peace. Friesland, are you drilling or not? He does every now and then. Let's call that into generalship. He's not brilliant. Line up right next to East Frisian. East Frisia? We can line up right next to Friesland and have him drill. I think we go for it. No, too far away now. Grab that roll march. Okay, so positive 65, negative 50. As soon as we're out of the war, Austria will accept the alliance. That's brilliant. Which means we might actually take Utrecht. Might take both. Might take both. Should have waited. Accepted an alliance. That's fine. So I should have waited a little bit because it had taken our diplomat time, but for some reason Austria, even though it said that they wouldn't, they did accept the alliance. That's a bit weird. But it's alright, because we've got an alliance with Austria, they're not going to ask for this land back. That is beautiful times. You just make, if he can grab an alliance with Austria, it just makes expanding through the HRE 3.5 times? 4 times easier. Just because you don't have to chain fight after fight after fight to mask your coring. Let's repair that one. So East Frisia, Friesland, Gelre, declaring war into you, Gelre, Dithmarschen, Mecklenburg, declaring war into you. There'll be a weak link. That is not the weak link. Looks like this is the weak link. Clone Augsburg and Alnholt. You're still underneath Burgundy. Burgundy looks like they're expanding. Burgundy. Uh-oh. Burgundy might go to Castile. Might be one of those games where Castile ends up doing the thing. But from Oldenburg, we can look into Dithmarschen, Friesland, Pomerania, East Frisia. We can look into Bremen, into Brunswick. Magdeburg, Brandenburg, Burgundy, maybe not. Bremen, being a trade league, but that doesn't look too bad. With the claim, Austria won't get involved. Munster doesn't look like they want to get involved, but also Munster is in Ireland. Good luck getting towards Munster. East Frisia. We'd probably be able to eliminate East Frisia before the likes of Hamburg and Riga came to support. Hamburg and Lübeck, sorry, came to support. Riga is a little bit too far away to actually offer any kind of real support initially. How about Verdun? Trade League. Hamburg itself. So the Lübeck Trade League is it's fairly weak. Grab a spy network there. And we should be improving relations with outraged countries. 100%. Our aggressive expansion for that. It won't do bad. Skill 2 fort defense, Dutch heritage, or local defensiveness to get into the game. Local defensiveness in Utrecht, which is farmlands. Even if you take fort down, you still end up with plus 25%, or you still have that plus 25%. Just takes them longer, a little bit longer, to siege the province, to take the province. However, a level 2 for half price in the military seat is fairly rare to come by. Would we be able to afford you? Not really. If anything, I could do with a level 1 in here somewhere. Clergy, I will seek your support into national unrest. Pick up level 2 national unrest guy, half price. Let him stay at home. $974. Alright, so we might be able to catch up with administrative tech. I don't want to focus admin just yet, but we might do if things get bad. We'll have to wait another 8 years for Wilhelm to come of age. So, can make a few more troops. I can make 1 more troop. We will do that. Now let's take you out of there. Increase the autonomy there, we'll increase the autonomy there as well. No point fighting rebels if we don't absolutely need to. Knowledge sharing from Florence. Oh, Renaissance. I do have positive with you, do I not? I do not. That's terrible. What about you? Nope. That's terrible as well. Let's improve relations with both of these. Just until they get into the positive numbers. We need the spread rate from these guys. Zealand. I should have checked before when they had a dim opinion of us. If we check Den Haag. Nearby friendly province. Sea time, yeah. If we checked before, then it wouldn't have had nearby friendly province has Renaissance because they weren't friendly. They were in the red numbers. So we'll get a couple of ticks with Flanders. We'll get a couple of ticks with Brabant, just to get him into the positives, and then we'll go back to improving relations with people that were really pissed off about us taking 2 countries off the board. Alright, away you come. Rich countries away. Now it said I could support 11, but now it's gone back to I can only support 10. How bizarre. Alright, let's go in. Radius Martian, Mecklenburg. Sure, it claims on everyone around us. There's sort of a domino effect of wars. One person will fight someone else, who will therefore not accept a call for arms, into another fight, into another fight, into another fight, to the point where you'll be able to pick off the people around you. Good and good. Turn you into a state. Turn you into a state as well. And nobility want land. Right, nobility. Let's give you 98% cows. Nope, doesn't want the 98% cows. He's dismayed by the amount of cows he has. Would like more cows. Alright, you tricked as well. I will have to take away from you this province. Oh, we might as well grab some military points off them. So within 6 months, we need to take this guy. I need to take a province off this estate. Progress is 5 months. How close are we to Renaissance? No. We should get the tech before it gets out of hand. you can get into the trap of waiting and waiting and putting things off and putting things off to the point where this just climbs higher and higher and higher. It is indeed regrettable. Can we take you away from the dudes yet? Nope, not that one. Building. Building. January. We're going to live until January. Yeah, we should. 14 dev, 10 dev. Let's fabricate on the highest dev that you have. And bring you on. Build spy network on you as well. Right, take your vulnerability. One base tax. For what? Still a lot of influence you got. Nobility loses 10 influence. Do that. Perfect. And they're just going to have to be pissed off with us for a little bit. So Scotland, Galway, Friesland. What's on Munster? Anhalt, Augsburg, Cologne. Cologne's a 3 province. Bremen. Galway's almost into the positive. How you get on Burgundy? Tiger against England. Don't know why you don't have your troops up here to guard against naval landings, but you obviously know what you're doing. Oh, Brabant's patrolling the Normandy coast. Alsace and Switzerland. Alsace. Switzerland. No, getting their poop pushed in by the platinum. How much aggressive expansion did you have? Took a little bit. 36, 38, something like that. We might be able to take one province if we went to war again relatively quickly, but we did take quite a few provinces. Took out Oldenburg even though they weren't co-belligerent, and we fully took out Utrecht, who had this as well. But we're cycling through the people that are mega pissed off with us. Let's grab a claim there. You come back. Now East Frisia is outside the HRE. Holy moly. Gallery, Dismarsh and Mecklenburg. Gallery themselves. Friesland and East Frisia. Attacking from Oldenburg into you with the possibility of a river crossing. $11 on to a possible 13 immediately. Be fairly close. Is anyone else close by? Magdeburg, Brandenburg, don't really want to be fighting that. Whatever den. Trade League. Bremen. Trade League plus a free city. Already checked you. Hamburg. Free city plus Trade League. I did check Munster, didn't I? Cologne, Augsburg, Arnholt. Augsburg's down here. Arnholt is over here. Cologne's quite close to him. They might be able to stack their troops up relatively quickly. You can try for the Burgundian inheritance to acquire Brabant and Flanders. Yep, I'm already married to Burgundy. Prestige or money? Let's go for money. Let's pick up Merchant Navy. Before our navy gets any bigger, before it starts costing an arm and a leg, let's invest 105 ducats. For the ship trade power. Or we could take out a couple of loans and support some mercenaries. I just need to find. It won't be with you. Just need to find a chink. I mean, these people are allied with so many different other people that I don't think it'd take. We just need to observe movement here. As soon as one of them starts moving, we check either Friesland or Gelre, and one of them will not support the rest. Currently, there's like 6 here, 7 here. Gelre, we can actually find out. 5. It's just a few too many to be comfortable with. And there's no real way that I can block them from merging up together immediately. They're a little bit too close together. If they were dotted around a little bit, like we had Gelre and we had Dithmarschen and Arnholt, something like that, I'd be a lot more confident. But they can converge on any fight that I declare straight away. Alright, you're ticking up. Forward to glory, of course. Royal armies plus 10%. Excellent. Let's also put another person on outrage countries. If they have positive opinion of us, then they won't join a coalition. So someone can have 100% negative opinion of your aggressive expansion, but it doesn't matter because they have a +2 positive opinion of you. Are we close to this? 73. What's the spread rate like? 1 per month, almost 1 per month, 1 per month. Yeah, we'll wait on that. We can save the points. We can make this a lot cheaper. We can get this down to about 20, maybe 30 ducats. Embrace that, get rid of the 12% tech penalty. No. We'll just have to improve relations with Gelre again. Alright, one of you will move. At some point, I can guarantee one of you will move. Loses stability for inflation. Nope, I will grab all of those inflations. It's not nice, but it's better than losing the stability. Why have you... We'll take 5. We'll take 4. I'm not spending 74 ducats on it. Not when we're so close. One, 2, 3. These 3 provinces all embracing Renaissance. And then we'll probably pick it up. I plan on colonising. I don't know. Maybe. Looks like Burgundy took out Calais. It didn't have the staple. It hadn't had the stable port at that point, which is a little bit unfortunate. Returned unlawful territory. This is why you grab an alliance with Austria. So he never asks for unlawful territory. Excellent. That's not bad as well. Oh. Of all the things, come on. I mean, point generation is good. I'm never going to turn him into a general, but the minus 5% morale, it's not good. So you're present there. How much is that going to cost me now? 34 ducats. Well, we're not desperate for admin tech. We can save the point. Collegiate State loses 15 loyalty, lose 10 papal influence, gain 50 ducats, and they lose 10 influence, or gain 5 prestige. Yeah, I can give them a bit of influence, that's fine. You could win a war against the East Frisian Alliance by stack wiping a stack instantly after declaration. Against the East Frisian Alliance. But which stack would we stack? I mean, Gallery, fair enough. We might be able to stack wipe this 3 of Gallery, but Gallery's got land down here as well. Land that we wouldn't be able to get to, wouldn't be able to really cover off on. I wouldn't want to split my forces to cover off on the Galerian lands, knowing that I've got a stack here that can combine and probably dig us out of these woods, because it's a terrible place to sit and try and take. They're too close together. All these 3 are far too close together. Which is unfortunate. We're just going to have to wait for something to upset the balance. It'll happen. One will get dragged. They're all... I mean, East Frisian is in a trade league, for example. So the moment someone attacks into that trade league, chances are he's going to get dragged away into a fight. There will be opportunities, there will be openings. We just have to be careful of them. We have to be careful in choosing which one do we go for. Otherwise, terrible things will happen. Quarantine the province, always, always, always quarantine the province. So it's a little bit slow, but what about Bremen? No. Free City. But then the British bishopric. Limburg and Mecklenburg. Also a trade league. Brunswick. Magdeburg, Brandenburg and Burgundy. Munster. It's very stable around here. East Frisia. The fact that Dithmarsh's up here. That might be it. Full siege, Galvarin lands and blockade the capital. You can make instant white peace. I kind of want Gallery though. If we declare on Friesland, then yeah, kicking Gallery out quick could be an idea. So Dithmarschen, Friesland, Galray. It's a better fight than Galray, Friesland, and East Frisia, because at least Dithmarschen, they're going to have to actually get here first. Which gives us time. What are you, a 1-1-1? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Should be able to do the job. Also, marketplace just there. Take Gallery later, but also for you is white peace. We can't take much in this fight just because of the aggressive expansion that we've got. We might be able to take 2 provinces, and I guess. But declaring into you, we try and wipe out the 3 immediately. Nope, getting the army professionalism. January of next year. January of next year, we'll grab the institution. We'll be able to grab military tech, and we'll be able to hit these guys a military tech ahead of them, which is just going to make this fight a lot easier. I mean, we're only what, a few months away. You're not going to be there, are you? Oh, presence in Zealand. One more tick. Are you shitting me? One more tick. So let's grab you for the 4 ducats. Allows us to pick up you, and you, and you, and you. I don't need to be allied with Burgundy. All I need is the royal marriage. Yeah, I think I'm at force limit. I'm fairly confident with being a tech ahead of these guys now. Fairly confident that we'll be able to to beat these. No. Nope. Oh, defending Burgundy. I only needed the royal marriage. You picked up another alliance. Yeah, you picked up another alliance. You picked up Mecklenburg. Excellent, just what we needed. Alright, someone else around here. You. Lightsword monster. Off of monster land. Right, first of March. Go. How many do I need here? Just the 3. Let's split in half. Doesn't want to just yet, but you will. And Dresden. Gallery. Do you want out? Yep. Nope. Also, my ships. I'm sure I can beat them. Perhaps not. Oh, I can. Got breach walls. I could do with. I could do with gallery falling. Oh, the Reliance. Excellent. Gallery. That's you out. That'll be a coalition of many, many, many people. So. Humiliate would be nice. Okay, gallery. Let's go for humiliate, war ups, transfer trade power, and all treaties with Nobody. Grab some money as well. Death Marshal on Mecklenburg. We haven't seen Mecklenburg. What would I want from this? We'll mind him as a vassal. If we take him as a vassal, then Munster's not going to be pissed off with us. Also, what did you pull out of your ass? A 5-1. No, not bad. Let's follow Munster. Let's see where he's off to. This Martians have got black flagged because of the peace deal with Gare. Mecklenburg, do you not have troops? Not really. Oh, brilliant. For lucky, this Martian might be stupid enough to deal with our rebels for us. Doesn't look like it. You're already locked into Cleve, which is the woods. Balls. Still our rebels. Mecklenburg is not long for this world. We'll be able to separately piece them out thanks to Munster. Let's get you in and fixed up. Mecklenburg, what do I want from you? War ups. Steer trade. That's it. This Martian is playable. This Martian is playable. One of my first playthroughs was as Dis Martians. I think I titled it Dis Martians Have Landed. It was hilarious. Also, I could have sworn we had 11 troops. Why do we only have... Alright, yeah. $11 on 11. That should be a win. Oh, here we go. Mecklenburg. I'll take that. So, with the steer trade, he's going to steer out of his home node towards ours. Take a small amount of money. There you go. Now just this Martian to go. Also, let's get you squished. Ugh. Still just Friesland and Gallery that would be pissed off. We might be able to take out this Martian. And now that we have kicked it off, everyone else is finding chinks in people's alliances. So what I was waiting for, I knew that it would kick off around us. I wanted to be the one not expending our manpower and taking advantage of other people, attacking into other people, but it wasn't to be. What do I need here? What attracts us from you? Better off without Ottoman involvement. Good. Is that gonna... no. Can get to Limburg. Gonna need access through Hamburg as well. Done. 5 prestige or papal influence. Let's go with... no, we'll just take the prestige. Also, I think Munster's going to deal with that. We can go home. Bring our maintenance all the way down to 0 because I don't think we're fighting anyone. Nope. Just another HRE at OPM. Might be able to take this Martian. Liège has announced us as a rival. Interesting to note. So I must have wanted stuff, but I don't really want to give him anything. We separately piece out this Martian for Diff Martian. Who gets pissed off? I don't think they're going to accept us taking this Martian and vassalizing Friesland. East Frisia. Friesland, not East Frisia. Led to an aggressive expansion. We'll look into it. For some tax accept. Loses 10 influence. How much influence do you have? You're already struggling with it. Oh, no, fine. Leave him be. Also, let's give you a blockade. In fact, you don't need a blockade. You come back. You protect trade in the English Channel. Away you go. You can mothball yourself up. Do a tiny bit more looting. Okay, Dief Martian. 50, 50, 50. That's a lot. Take it all. Don't think I will be able to take all. You as a Dutch vassal, but then Diff Martian as well. No, we can't. Nowhere near. Even taking both of them as a vassal isn't an option. Will you stop yawning in my face, please, you silly cat? Your breath smells like fish. Alright. go with steer trade, war reps, and some money. As for you, Dutch vassal, might as well take your money. We can always pay it back to you. Right. I don't need to pay off your debt because you don't have debt. Okay. Well, we'll just improve relations with you. Allied with Dismartian, allied with Gelray. Gelray doesn't die. Oh, they've already had the fight against Liège. When's our truce with the Gelray over? 82. That's a long one. Yeah, we'll use Gelray to take out East Frisia. I get on Burgundy. Excommunicated Burgundy. Oh, also Hamburg. Should have done this a lot sooner. Cancel that military access. Cancel this military access as well. Munster's broken up with us, but that's fine. We used them for what we needed. I need to placate these rulers. We have a truce with Friesland, so we have until 1480 to get them loyal. If by the end of this truce they're not loyal, then people can support their independence. Also, I don't need another marketplace just yet. I could do building a few more ships. Why is it so slow? It's our Diplo rep crap. No, our improved relations is crap. Nobility. Let's grab an improved relations guy from you. My improved relations is a little bit better now. Lock someone else on outrage countries. We'll try soothing people's brows. Just chill and get positive with them. Yep, yeah, well, we should be able to get them on board. It'll happen a little bit quicker now. Still a junior partner. No longer a junior partner. Flanders. I need to jump on this immediately. Trade income increase. Trade efficiency plus 15%. We'll take the trade efficiency plus 15%. The more efficient we are, the less the people around us are making. Now hopefully you don't pick up stupid alliances. $15 and $19. There's no way we're going to be able to eat all of that. And one more. We're going to have to go in for vassalization, I think. Alright, you three. Nope, not privateer. Protect trade in the English Channel. Away you go. Now we can pick up Flanders. He's still pissed off. Well, yeah, he's pissed off, but his liberty desire is coming down. I can't wait for you to get cooked again by France. Never. Never again. Hopefully not. No, he's got truce with France, so he physically can't get any relations with France. The best he could do right now is possibly an alliance with England, I'd guess. Too big to join a trade league. We should be good. Ghent. I choose you. Away you go. Maintenance to high. Let's go. Excellent. Aragon tell us of a faceting. Interesting. Usually it's the Ottomans that get that once they've taken Byzantium. Interesting to see that the Aragonese got it. Alright, looks like Friesland are on board. Yep. We're in a war together. If you got somebody, somebody underneath you who is on the verge of perhaps when they're independent, supported by someone else, just constantly be at war. Yeah. Oh, we're full of the Diplos. We're going to have to do some development. In terms of ideas, I do like the discounts every single idea cost up to units. Plus years of separatism coming down and the national, yeah. Mega OP, and it's boring, but it's mega useful as well. No. We're going to have to improve relations with Pokemon. Not with rebels. Pop up. Do we have any kind of prosperity? No. Okay. Well, we'll still local development cost minus 10%, and we'll do some Diplo. A tiny bit of Diplo. Improvements. Could also buy a little bit of Mercantilism, I suppose. Why are you hiding in port? There's no need for you to hide in port. Friesland, can I get you to do this? It's okay. Don't bother. We've got this. We've done it. Alright, you come back. Not going to be able to take both because everyone's going to be mega pissed off. But that perhaps means we're going to have to be at war with these guys for a few years. For the people around us. Aggressive expansion comes down by 2.5 yearly. We're gonna have to be at war for about 4 years. Well, we can do that. Still, I don't think we're in any real threat here. Do we send our troops down? Do we get involved? Oh, you cat, you have such fish breath. What have you been eating? Eh? What have you been eating? The food I give you, it's not even fish. The last 2 meals you've had have been game in a jelly. How do you always smell like fish? Alright. Unmop you so that we can group everyone together. Unmop them again. You lot. Protect trade in the English Channel, away you go. I might send my peoples. Can we get there? Yeah, we can. What the troop count's like? Might be worth it. Ottoman conquest of Kaffa though. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for an early fuck you Ottomans. Because we can. Also, can I build a church somewhere? I can. Go with that. How soon till you can get some cannons? It's down the tech. Where do the cannons come in? We'll take 7. I think that's next tech, isn't it? Yeah, next tech. Although, early cannons, they're not the best. They're sometimes useful for sieges, but that's about it. You're gonna get caught. No. Do we link up with the Austrians? Or just bimble around by ourselves? Austria, what are you actually doing? Why are you walking backwards? What's this? Oh, Tunisians, landed troops. Well, we can at least defend at the homeland a little bit. I know that you're in the mountains. If he wants to fight us in the mountains, then he can. We can help out. We can do a thing. Well, Florence is down there doing decent work. I was down there doing decent work until he decided not to. Trade efficiency plus 10%. It's really good for us. Let's give you... So Austria can do what he wants with it. We'll try and support Salonik. Our diplomat died. Our diplomat... I'd only just bought him. I'd only just bought him. Pick up an extra point of military for the even spread. Do we have someone who is acceptable at sieging? We do not. Forward, even if alone, brilliant. Just what we needed. Let's also chuck someone on our rich countries. Once we get into the positives with the Pope man. You've separately pieced out Verden. How have you managed that? Right. Okay. That's a thing. Well, we know where the Ottoman troops are, or a few of them. So I think Selnik's... I think we're safe down here, relatively. Looming disaster of the aristocratic coup. Now, it'll be a while. Please, Genoa, don't be dumb. Give you to Genoa. And you. And you. In other words, when you can peace out, do peace out. Right, you're back to Genoa. I think you're heading down to that siege. Let's get ourselves away if we can. There's not enough people down here to deal with that 16 stack. We'll grab that prestige. $14 versus 22. Does open up Constantinople. Also, we need to spend some military points. There we go. Austria. I don't know where you are, because I haven't seen big lumps of Austrian troops anywhere. Austria, where are your troops? Why do you not have troops, Austria? You're the dude of the Empire, why do you not have troops? Did they get eliminated in a battle? Not particularly. A little bit. 33,000, somewhere. Call from Mr. Popeman. Instead, send it to outraged countries. So we try and focus the fort wherever we can. In fact, let's chuck at least one mercenary on there, just to hold the just hold the progress. If Florence decides to move off. Oh, it is a distraction. If Florence decides to move away, then we retain the siege progress. Or does the little shuffle thing that the AI likes to do so much. Everyone's dying. Good. Alright, let's jump on to his fort, his capital, shall I say. If we can stack enough people here for him to not want to fight us, that would be nice. 22 ducats, yep. And let's also get built another church somewhere. That'll do. Alright, Flanders. No, it's going to take a while with Flanders. Alright, that's Florence out. Who's underneath us here? Brandenburg. We'll jump onto his capital if we can. Try help him out, but no. Ottomans, early game, they have stealth pips. Also, the Austrians. The Austrians not being a thing at all. Austria, have you built up yet? Oh, he's getting there. I will take some land back. No Flanders, you can't get out. Not until I say you can. Lose a prestige, why not? I mean, it was going alright. And then I think Austria ended up in a really bad fight. That's Brandenburg that's been forced out. I think we're probably next. At some point, you know, I could have got white peace here. But he's chosen not to. The thing with the AI, 9 times out of 10, they are dumb as balls. Yeah, I know I said the rude word. Right, can we give you enough of a blockade? No. You come back. Resounding defeat. Genoa seized Kaffa, Azov, Skio, and Montreg. What the fuck? I know, again, a bad word, I'm sorry. But, hear me out. The Ottomans had revolt in their land. The Ottomans had forts that we had taken. You're not telling me that this was the best peace deal that Genoa could have got. Relinquishing of all of his provinces over here. No, I don't believe that. Not with Ottomans down to medium. Oh. Not my land. Right, aggressive expansion impact minus 10%. Just has come just in time because we need to peace out here. Or did what we could. We at least got involved. It needs the end of this year. End of this year, nobody joins. So we're just going to have to eat the call for peace for a little bit. That's a bit too much. Right, lock someone else on our edge countries. On we go. Oh well. And who says that the AI focuses the player? It's obviously a lie. I mean, it was great. It relieved a lot of pressure down here, allowed them to get through some forts. There was a point where we had 2 forts and we were on its capital, when the Ottomans briefly dropped down to low enthusiasm. If you're Genoa and you're fighting against the Ottomans at that point, and the Ottomans drop down to low and therefore will peace out, what goes through your tiny Genoan brain, your tiny Genoan mind that thinks, I could get some more here against the Ottomans? And so you continue to be in a fight with the Ottomans. They're mega strong early game. I don't know. Strange things. Again, when the AI is fighting with you, they're turnips. When they're fighting against you, they turn into Einstein. The Einstein that worked on the Manhattan Project. English channel, away you go. Force can come down. And what else can we build? We've already got marketplaces in the places where marketplaces do well. Don't need them. As for churches, go and pick up another one there. Don't have any loans. Workshops. Just there. No, Flanders, you can't get out. Because everyone will be angry with me. Yearly inflation reduction. It's... yeah, fair enough, it's a little bit useful. Got some good point generation. We should really put someone else in a seat. At least level 1s. Production efficiency. Royal of Navies. No. Nobility. Still can't give me what I need. Let's risk it. Anything's better than Royal of Navies. Improved Relations Advisor. Go on then. We have to wait for the Improved Relations Advisor. One active cardinal. Good stuff. We can also bring down our army maintenance. And we can peace out with you. Who gets pissed off? Just Gallery. What if I also take Ghent? Vlaanderen. No, I can't wait any longer. This call for peace is getting ridiculous. Right, another minion to improve relations with. And Poland's gone bankrupt. Oh, I see. Poland got jumped all over. Bless him. Also, you come back. Let's continue to improve relations with Friesland. Let's work out what the next fight's going to be. Whilst building some more ships. Aachen, you're not going to be able to take... Aachen's probably going to take upper Geldres. It's not going to be able to take Gelre proper. What's our aggressive expansion like? It's fairly bad. I want to use Galway as an excuse for taking East Frisia. I will grab another mercantilism. Just to spend some Diplo. In fact, should I accept some cultures? Nope. Sure, it is indeed carry. The moment you try to waste some points, they'll just give them all back to you again. I'll take that. Take that. How much are we making from trade? 12 ducats. That's not bad. Right, I want you three protecting trade. Continue with the English Channel. I think I've just pinged that we are the dominant trading force in the English Channel. Yep. What's happened, England? What's up? Yeah, only has 27%. Ah, Cole got taken by France, that's why. I'm going to say Calais got taken by Burgundy, but that doesn't mean anything. As it wasn't deemed the staple port at the time. Alright. Okay, so not a church. Let's go for a workshop. Here. And here. Speculate to accumulate and all that. Pick up another ID group. It might have to be Diplo. So improve relations. And the extra diplomat, especially operating inside the HRE. Ba-da-ba, indeed. Unlock the diplomat immediately because he's mega useful. So if we were to declare war into Galway, they have transfer trade power, but we don't have a truce with them anymore, do we? Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Okay, let's lock you on outrage countries then, until things calm down. Also Munster, Augsburg, Cologne, Verdun. He's got access to more people. Just Lumberg and Munster. Dismartian, Pomerania, who is... he's not small. It's probably going to get bigger. And Austria in this game seems to be fairly weak. Alright, brother. Still a junior partner of Burgundy. Gonna need Breda if we're gonna turn ourselves into Holland. To the Netherlands, sorry. Heal prestige, why not? Let's also pick up Brandenburg, why not? I don't really want Burgundy and Denmark as rivals, not really. No thank you. Alright, truce has expired. Friesland, however, they're quite happy with us. Flanders is a different story. Or we might move to instantly try and integrate Friesland. there's no point in keeping them around. If we feed them things, they're going to want to give them things back to Austria as soon as they ask for them. More ships. More buildings. Going to build in Utrecht. Get it pre-built. When it becomes useful, it's just because the autonomy of here is so horrific. But workshops put down in high trade value goods. It's always a good thing. Combine the workshop with manufacturers. We're on to a winner. Truth, the gallery is ended. Excellent. You come back briefly. Let's have a little look. He should want to ditch the transfer trade power. He's no longer friends with East Frisia. That's terrible. You've picked up Denmark. Right. So if we want East Frisia, we're going to have to go through this Martian to get it. Good to know. Cancel trade power. Allows us to actually declare war if we want to. Aggressive expansion, 33, and we should be able to take one. It's just one. It's only gallery. It's fine. It's the worst that could happen. 15 dev. Quarantine the port and let them die. Always quarantine the port, always let them die. Yeah, pick up you. Mercantilism is indeed right. And that's us fired into gallery. Surprise. So you're a lot in the English Channel, away you go. I'm trying to pack the English Channel as much as I can. There is a point where putting more ships is really not useful. Oh, we can step off. You can do that for us. And Ferrara, where are you? I don't particularly want anything from you. If he makes an appearance, we can always help him out with a siege. War on outrage countries, please. I like you lot out here. 6 should be enough to keep the 4 in import. But we also advance the siege. Right, let's come back in. Do I want to fight 4 transports? Not really. Did anyway. Thankfully didn't capture anything. Alright, you 3. You can now go out into the English Channel. Cogs, you can be mothballed up for another day. Now, hypothetically, if I was to take this, who would shit the bed? Not many people. End of this year, Lubeck doesn't even register. Mainz, Platinum, Trier. We have to focus on them. Mainz, Platinate, Trier. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Mainz, Platinate, Trier. Platinate. Improve relations with you. Mainz, improve relations with you. Trier, improve relations. Nope, improve relations with you. We can get all of these into good enough opinion, then even though they are at 60, their view of our aggressive expansion was 60. So we can get them off that list just through pure good opinion of us. We're not going to have to wait the 4 years for our aggressive expansion with them to decay naturally. Truth of this motion is over. Good. Modest level. Modest level. Also, yeah, I'll take that. Extra merchant is nice. Years of separatism is very nice. Why do we put the merchant? Steering up from Champagne. Steering in from Lübeck, probably North Sea. Transfer there. Try and drag a little bit further. Try and get some of these 2 ducats. Almost 3 ducats down. Might have to push some ships up here as well. Just to help it out. Also, can I build more ships? No. What do you produce? Cows. What do you produce? Salt. Well, the workshop for you will come good. In fact, we'll turn you into a state. Probably give you to the nobility. I'm not losing stability though. We could do with an inflation advisor. Also, I need to spend military power. Can strengthen government a few times. Legitimacy is going up, but it's not by much. We'll strengthen it twice. Yeah, Diplo rep that comes from high legitimacy is nice. As is a national unrest, of course. Also, I could have done with turning that edict off a long time ago. So now these are up at 40 odd. I think we've gone 2 years. These guys should still want to join a coalition. But because we've pushed them into positive numbers, they might not. Nope. Trio. Trio and the planet. How long is this going to take? Oh, it's going to take a while. I have to go all the way down to Ferrara. I don't want to do that. Who else is on this list? Galray and Cologne. Cologne. Nope, Cologne. Let's improve relations with you. Get you off that list as well. Ostfriesland. fine. East Frisia. Yep, the way we're getting to East Frisia now is through this Martian. Do I have a claim on this Martian? No. You come back from chat. We'll build spawn network on this Martian. I want the East Frisian. I think it's an estuary. Thames estuary. Are we good yet? No. Soon though. We're ticking that way. One more tick, and we're out. Excellent. Bring maintenance down. 14 ducats from trade. Are you sure? Yep. 14 ducats from trade. Skill to yearly inflation reduction guy. Let's get you on the scene. So generate more points. We also double the amount of inflation reduction. Try to get on top of this. If not, I mean, we can always spend a little bit of admin on it, but I prefer not to. We might as well drill. In fact, we might as well full maintenance drill. Get the most from it. Royal marriage from London. I will accept that. What about Friesland? Do you want a royal marriage? Oh. Friesland is a republic. All makes sense now. Gonna have to spend military points again. Probably here. Netherlands. Encourage development. One base tax for money or for manpower. I'll do it for manpower. You lot group up and continue to train. Brabant declared war upon their enemy Burgundy. Independence war. Let's be prepped for this. And Britain is supporting their independence. Also, I allowed that to go on for far too long. You come back from this Martian. We'll set 2 people to outrage countries. No, you cannot have access through us. I will build in you. And you. What do you produce? Cloth. If my minions are profitable, then it means that they give us a little bit more as well. Poland has gone bankrupt. Oh no. And that's a giant Pomerania. Brilliant. So now attacking into you. East Frisia, Pomerania. A giant Pomerania. Still, we have the money. And another ship. And we're going to spend, or we're going to need to spend some more mill points, probably here. Ooh, didn't realise. If you develop your province, it gets rid of your devastation. But you stop yawning it directly into the microphone. Soon. I'll feed you soon. Right. So now we've opened up Cleve, who is allied with just Aachen. Ooh. You come back. Bill Spy know it. We should have declared war into Brabant at the same time. Whilst it's an independence war, if you get in it and you can swipe a province off them immediately, or fairly quickly, then you don't have to fight their overlord. Missed a trick there. Also, Dickhead has died. Alright, seek support. National Arrest Advisor. Might as well put someone on here that's half price. Can't believe he died off so quickly. The game is determined for me to have high inflation, just so that I can think that this is worthwhile. No, got him. And apparently there's nobody out there with a hostile opinion of us. An outraged opinion of us, I should say. I find that hard to believe. Pomerania and East Frisia. Winston, can I get access? Brunswick got big. Brunswick got big quite quickly. Nope, we got stability. We'll put our forts up. One cannon. Couple of extra infantry. Make one of those a merc. And can we get a general from you? We 100% cannot get a general from you. Nope. He was horrible. Right, if we can squish the these Frisians immediately, we'll try to piece them out first. Ooh, improve relations advisor, level 1, excellent. I know we're too far ahead of time. Alright, no edict there. A little bit more development. So I'm hoping we can squish this immediately. One more Latin Knight. And we'll go for it. Declare war into Dithmarschen, brings in East Frisia. Who are you fighting now? You're right. Money for mercantilism. Yes. I know. We could pick up an idea. We might have to. So I'll find this Martian. Brings in Pomerania. Brings in East Frisia. We can eliminate East Frisia almost immediately. You'd like to think. Maybe not though. That was hard work. Right. We'll sit around East Frisia area. Why are we losing money? I know. We have a few mercenaries and they take quite a bit of money to reinforce. Pomerania has nothing really. Straight crossing into 7,000 in the marsh. I don't like the sound of that. We can't get to Pomerania, therefore Pomerania can't get to us. That's better. At least it wasn't straight. There weren't straight crossing involved. Oh, he now has access through. Okay, you need 3. We have enough mercenaries to make that happen. The rest step off. The rest step off. No longer have access off them. Alright, okay. So someone allowed access and then they decided I couldn't have access anymore. But then is it you? No, it's the stupid boats. This isn't good. That's because the Dithmartians ended up shattering into Pomerania. Let's go. Oh. Brought that upon myself. And I thought they were going back to Dismartian, and then they didn't. Let's just wait for our troops to get back up and running. Well, no, let's make some more money. Although you're taking the piss. Anytime you want. Anytime you want to fall. Alright, Diplo. What do we do with our Diplo? We can take one idea. Yeah, take one idea. Flanders. Can I get you to group up? You can. Excellent. Infantry ability is very nice, thank you. And go do your stuff. Let's have you on siege. Like the other one. Right, start. We don't need military access there. Who else do we have relations with? Munster. Brunswick. Brandenburg. Brandenburg is our rival, therefore he's not going to allow... Oh yes. Enemy of enemy and all that lot. Can't get to you. Why can't I get to you? Oh, again. And you're already heading back this way. Already locked into it. Pomerania has more troops than I thought he had. I thought the Dismartians had jumped into that, but it was just two separate Pomeranian stacks. Rightio, East Frisia. Once the Lubeck Dithmarschen, we're going to have a truce with Dithmarschen. Was it that? Dithmarschen themselves. Probably not going to be able to take anything off them. Although something like Rostock might be nice. Nope. Turn Rostock to Mecklenburg. Nope. Alright, just war reps. War reps and Rostock. Costs us Diplo though. Makes Pomerania smaller. That was a bad fight. I was just pushing people into other people without actually having a plan. There we go. Lost a lot of people there that we didn't need to lose. Alright, cancel you. And you. And you. We need a claim on that province, just that. You come up. And 2 on outrage countries. 1 on owned subjects. For the moment. Who's that at 200? Flanders. Let's annex Friesland. I'd like the land up myself. Dithmarschen has now accepted the offer from Austria to become a free city in the Holy Roman Empire. Good job we got on there quick. Alright, you come on. Why can I annex you? No, okay. 3 mercantilism, all of that. Odd ducats will take the 3 mercantilism. 300 Diplo worth of mercantilism just there. And bring you into port. You can train. Our forts can go down. I'll build an extra couple of trade ships. You already have a marketplace, which is great. You're already an estate, which is great. We can fob you off onto the burghers. And get some loans paid back. How many loans do I have? Don't have any. And take all the tax. Shipyard will be a nice one to take, considering we make a lot of money from trade. Died in an accident during drilling. Lots of people that I employ die really, really quickly. I'm starting to get suspicious. Alright, shipyards. Shipyards where we can. Improve relations? Nope. Nobility? Improve relations guy? Nope. Not for a few more years yet. Alright, level 1's what have you got for me? Trade efficiency. That'll do. And dead. 3, 5, 5, 6 isn't bad. Personal union upon monarch death. Succession war between Burgundy and Brandenburg. Ugh. I will pick up maximum horticultures a little bit. Good. So we could probably do with focusing admin now. Just even these out a little bit. Not even them out a little bit, but you're always going to need more admin points than anything else. Oh, balls. You silly cat. Okay. Okay. Right, I think that's where we'll leave it for the moment. Just get these ships out so I'll know what I'm doing with them. Just protect in the English Channel for the moment. I'll sort you out in a bit. Brabant, should I say. Junior partner of Burgundy. Still. Our aggressive expansion is quite high. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for the moment. We'll be back in about an hour or two. Because I need to feed my cat because he's getting a little loud. Awfully. Allied with France. Intrigued. Intrigued indeed. But we'll get Flanders integrated. We'll get Friesland integrated as well. There may come a time where we just declare into Burgundy. In fact, that's probably a half decent shout. With the help of Austria. We take the land that's outside the HRE. Which shouldn't affect our aggressive expansion too much. But we'll see. Anyway, until then, until next time, until well, a few hours time probably. Do take care.